Hello, gentlemen. My name is Brian. This is the Rivalry Crab Show, and we talk Gentlemen's Club football all day, all the time. Say it with me, boys. Thank you. Last time of the season. And I'm coming to you live from Long Island, New York, where I'm spending my holidays. It's been a busy week here. My brother had a baby, so it's been fun, a lot of family activities and stuff like that. So it's been a little slow behind on the content. Tony sent me his videos on like Tuesday, so once again, I'm sorry. But here we are, championship week. We got to recap the semifinals, and we're gonna run through that real quick right now. Let's just do it. So Tortugas absolutely smashed Great Jones. Pretty much everyone on my team did well. Like I was so many 20s and 24s and whatever. No one really dropped the ball there. So Jones's team was limping around. He was starting guys like Patrick Taylor, Brenton Strange, Jawan Jennings. I mean, he's been pretty good for him this season, but like names that like I don't know why NFL.com was projecting him so much, because like I just was like, is Patrick Taylor and Brenton Strange really going to combine for like 30 points or something like that? Like they thought. Like alas, the Great Jones is no more. Kid had a wonderful season. Lamar Jackson, QB1, MVP. Gotta be, right? Gotta be. Oh my God, especially after that Christmas game. Yeah, should I be here? I don't know. But I'm taking down all the people that should be there instead of me, one-on-one. I took down the Goliath at Lamb. I took down the Goliath at Jones. And now I got what seems to even be the largest, hottest Goliath on the horizon, Mr. Tony Boy Marullo. Excited to watch his video. Haven't watched it yet. Gonna watch it right after this and then film the rest of it. But yeah, we'll talk about Tony Boy's matchup. 183 points. Are you kidding me? Against Joe, a longtime rival of Tony in this league. Guys who've had playoff matchups before, I think. And some really key regular season matchups in the past. A lot of fun. I wonder if there was any banter going back and forth outside of the chat. I feel like that has slowed up in recent years with most people, but Tony's always one of the guys who's trying to stir the pot and get it going. So I'm sure he was thrilled to take down Joe. Joe was out here giving these good poems, but God, if I lost to Joe when he fucking read a poem at me, that would have been infuriating. But he did have some good poems. But yeah, Tony, dude, 183 is ridiculous. Joe, other side. Oh, probably the overthink of the season sitting down Patrick Mahomes for Matt Stafford, but it just didn't matter even a little bit. But considering, Mahomes came out with 23 points, and then freaking Stafford laid a dud. Had to sting a little bit, especially a commissioner let me know that at the draft, Joe laughed at him for picking Lamar Jackson and said, "Thank you for leaving me the best quarterback, Patrick Mahomes," who had a pretty good season, sure, I guess. Maybe not on Mahomes standards, and you sat him down in the semifinals of the playoffs for fucking Matt Stafford. One thing the Jets have is a secondary, and it's, but whatever, that was an ugly-ass game. So Tony, me and you, buddy. We got the toilet bowl this week as well. Let's not sleep on that. Spencer v. Christian. We could have some history made this week. So there are only, I believe Kevin Lamb is the only person who has won and lost the league. There is potential for 2 more members to join that crew this week if Christian loses the league and Tony wins the league. So Kevin Lamb won't be on his Lamb Island of being a 2-time league loser, 1-time league winner or something like that. Tony would actually fall right in line, and then Christian would be a 1-1. And Spencer is trying not to join that 2-time loser group, because he has unfortunately lost the league once before. And guys, with that, I'll be honest, I'm ready for Tony's video. I'm ready to get into it. But before I send it over to Mr. Marullo, being that it's the NFL.com Bowl, potentially in our last ever week on NFL.com. I know, we had a lot of anger towards them in the beginning of the season. I would say it was pretty smooth the rest of the way, but like those things just can't happen. So I'm sure it'll be a heavily discussed topic over the next 9 months or so, and we'll probably have a vote at the draft. So with that, because it's the NFL.com Bowl, NFL.com sent me a special video about it. So we're going to send it to that, then we'll get into the matchup videos. Thanks.
In this year's edition of the Gentlemen's Club Championship, we present the 2024/2025 Championship, featuring the Tortugas, the number 7 seed going into the playoffs, versus the powerhouse, the number 3 seed, the douchey Dutchman, the hottest team in the league right now. We call this the NFL.com Bowl. 2 star-studded rosters, leading off with the absolute, probably rookie of the year, Jaden Daniels versus Big Cock Brock. We have 4 of the top 6 receivers featured in this matchup, 2 aside. The powerhouse of Justin Jefferson and Terry McLaurin completing that commander stack against Amon-Ra St. Brown and Jackson Smith-Njigba. Not to mention 2 top 10 tight ends. Not to mention 3 of the top 6 running backs. The Tortuga King himself, Derrick Henry, looking to take down, I think I said top 6. I didn't mean top 6 because Chuba wasn't top 6, but Chuba Hubbard and Josh Jacobs. Absolute stars all over the field. Boys, buckle in, get ready for the spiciest, most talked about NFL.com Bowl and Gentlemen's Club Championship in history. Some are calling it the FRAUDSHIP. Some are calling it the Asterisk Bowl. The 2 members involved are calling it the greatest show ever to be seen. With that, we send it over to the participants as they talk their smack and get their teams ready for the matchup of the season, the Gentlemen's Club Championship 2024.
I did it. People didn't think I could do it, but I did it. I ran the marathon, 26.2 miles. People think I did all that for goals and aspirations, but between you and I was really running from something. I don't even want to mention his name. He's so scary. Oh no. Oh no, there he is. Here comes Tony. Joe, you Nardelli, you fucking suck. You're terrible. What else did you think was going to happen? You named your fantasy team after the thing I was shitting on you for a couple of years ago. We matched back up in the playoffs. What do you think was going to happen? An absolute smackdown. 180 plus points. You didn't stand a chance. I hope you had fun this season, though. I hope you enjoyed your weekend and are going to enjoy your holidays. But wow, did it feel good to beat your ass. And this whole fantasy playoff so far, finger licking good. First I get to take down Weston, then I get to take down Nardelli, and now to wrap it all up, to bring it all together, I get to take my other rival down, Mr. NFL.com himself, Brian Marsh. I cannot wait to play this guy. It feels so good to be in the fantasy championship. And just to think, while you guys were sweating it out at the draft, I think Zamir White's going to have a great this year. I was out golfing in bogey after bogey and picking a championship-worthy team. And if you look at my team now, that's a team that you don't want to fuck with. I had 160 last week. I had 180 plus this week. What's going to happen this week? Crunching Marsh like a bug. Otherwise, happy holidays, fellas. It's been an amazing season. It's been so much fun. I can't believe I'm in the championship. I need to bring it home, and let's do it. Let's fucking do it. This is what Santa wants. Hello, Mr. Marsh. Merry Christmas and happy holidays. I'm a local Christmas caroler, and I would like to sing a song for you to put you in the holiday spirit going into your fantasy football championship. Silent night, holy night, I'm in the fantasy championship. Marsh is a sexual deviant. He went on a honeymoon going to get stuff shoved up his butt. He doesn't know that I'll be doing the shoving. Sleep in heavenly peace. Sleep in second place.
We'll get to Marulo in a moment. Let's touch on Mr. Jones, the great Jones, our commissioner, who jointly helped me fuck this whole playoff thing up, right? Yeah, fuck you, all you fucking Browns, Bengals, Steelers. Yeah, you're lucky you had Lamar, but honestly, Henry and Andrews had to be the ones to take you down in the Tortugas, because your team was fucking bullshit. No pride, no identity other than Lamar. And 103 is very fitting for you to end your season, Jones. That's all I got for you, because I got to get to this guy, Tony, because this guy is... This guy's pretty funny. He's a pretty funny character, isn't he? He makes you laugh a little bit, right? I gotta say, he is right. This is kind of his perfect path, Weston, Narduli, and me. And I feel like this is my perfect path, because you guys don't believe I should be here. But if I take down the three best teams in a one-on-one matchup, why the hell not? Why the hell not? You know, I'm thankful I've won before, so that if you guys ever discount this, I still have the other one. The Steens, but Tony, dude, that was a good song. It was a cute little song. Silent Night. Yeah, it's a pretty good rendition. It's funny because just shortly before I watched it, I wrote myself a little song for you, and I was going to put a little slideshow of some dumb little pictures of you. But enough of that. I'll match your energy, Tony boy. Stay tuned. Oh, Tony boy, your fantasy teams are so ass. You'll be lucky if your stack even connects for a pass. Oh, Tony boy, you have Chuba, who's a former champ. He may be the only one to get you to the end, but the Tortugas will not bend. Oh, Tony boy, Jefferson, Jacobs, McConkey are so shit. They can barely take a hit. Oh, Tony boy, you are due for a dud, and I just feel bad for you, bud, because on Christmas my Ravens made you sad, even though JSN made me mad. Oh, Tony boy, you want your name on the trophy, but I got some news for you. It will just once again be me. Oh, Tony boy, I hope your team fucking sucks. Merry Christmas, Happy Hanukkah, Happy New Year, and to all, best of luck and a good night.